You weren't there, but angels spoke. And she said something that stopped the room.
He promised me he would. And we took a picture. He's like, "You want to take a picture?" I was like, "Yeah." They took a picture, and I went away. And I remember I went home and I told her when she called me and said, "He's going to do something." I know. I just feel it's different this time. And he has been a great friend to our family. Eric Greitens has. And he said that made a difference that day that he went back. It was like pull her file.
One of the things that we found was that there was a stack of over 5,000 letters from prisoners that had been written to the governor's office that had not been responded to. And I told the team, I said, look, we're probably going to say no to 95, 98, 99% of these letters, but these are all human beings and they deserve a reply. And one of my principles, which I shared with the team, was that when you become governor, the election is over. You're a governor for everyone. And that includes people who are in the prison system and their families.
And she describes it like divine intervention, that every step she took, the sea of people just parted. And she walks up to you and says something to the extent of, "Governor, my mom is serving life in prison for a crime she didn't commit. Her clemency package is sitting on your desk. Please look at it." Yeah. And she remembers that you looked at her in the eyes and said you would. And that you'd go back and pull her file. That in a clemency application, first you have to have a decision on your clemency application. And if it's denied, you have to wait several years before you can apply for clemency again. And so if those are never responded to, if they're never dealt with, the Judy Hendersons of the world are left without almost any future recourse or opportunity.
And I wanted to make sure that everybody who is in the state of Missouri, whatever their circumstance, including those people who are in prison, that they knew that they were going to have a chance to be heard.
At my speaking homepage at the top, it says leadership starts with the heart.
Yeah. You know, Judy titled her book, "When the Light Finds Us." So I think maybe one of the things to just remember is that the light is there. You might not be able to see it or feel it. You may doubt, but the light is there. And eventually you will find it and it will find you.